What time is it? It's time to make history.
Let's play two.
The first, right, Ernie Banks? It's the first ever Eternal Baseball doubleheader. And just because it seemed like the only way to do it fair, since our best race is the NL North, with the Cardinals up 2 games on the Cubs. The Cubs have made up a full game Friday and Saturday. So it's our best race. And unfortunately, they don't play each other at all the rest of the way. So what we've got for you tonight is our first ever doubleheader. We're going to play Cardinals at Dodgers and Marlins at Cubs, and we will do it with the accelerator pedal down, because you don't want to be here all night. We don't want to be here all night. Much as we love baseball, and we're grateful to have one good tight race to watch, potentially down to the wire. If you're new to the broadcast, welcome. Thanks for finding us. I'm Mark Webbers, my partner Roto. We are lifelong pals and lifelong baseball fans who launched this little thing called Eternal Baseball back in February. And now here we are, 155 games in, 7 games away from the end of the regular season and the start of the playoffs.
Love it.
Which should be, I'm geeked for the playoffs. I wish we would have had more competitive divisional races. It just didn't shake out that way. And speaking of, let me share the screen here. Here we go. And pop up the week that was. So we've been tracking the weeks all season long, with the best weeks highlighted in yellow, the weaker weeks highlighted in pink. And you can kind of see, if you go horizontally, the teams that have had a whole bunch of good weeks and a whole bunch of rough weeks. We'll shrink this down to make it a little more reasonable. So just looking at the overall record and then what happened this last week. But starting in the first column, if your team's been eliminated, they are in red. And that's most everybody. Your division champions are highlighted in yellow. And Eternal Baseball has 8 divisions, 4 per league, no wild cards. So you have to win your division to make the playoffs. So the teams that were already in were Birmingham, who won the South right away. The Giants, who've been the National League's best team pretty much all year. The Phillies followed next, and then the Athletics. And then this week, the Yankees just today clinched the American League East, and Detroit, I think Friday, clinched the American League North. So they're in. And the way playoff seeding works, it's best record plays worst record. Basically, 1 plays 4 and 2 plays 3. And Birmingham's the best by far in the American League, and Oakland is trailing the other division leaders. So our American League playoff field is pretty well, it's set. It'll be Birmingham with it's best of 7. Birmingham home field advantage hosting Oakland, and then the Yankees likely with home field advantage hosting the Detroit Tigers. Over in the National League, things aren't quite as set. As we have the Giants are in and the Phillies are in, and they're the Giants are the top seed, but the second best team in the National League is either the Cubs or the Cardinals, and one of them's going to make it and one of them just doesn't get in, which is kind of rough, right? But one of them won't make it, and so you'll probably end up with it'll be San Francisco and Atlanta if they can hold off Houston. Houston has charged back to make this a race, but I think they're 4 or 5 back with 7 to play. So it would take, a miracle, but they've made up like 6 games in the last 2 weeks. So stranger things have happened. But your Phillies are likely the 2 seed to play, or the 3 seed, to play whoever wins out in the North. So, and we'll get a good look at both of them tonight. They're both really good squads, St. Louis and Chicago. So for the week that was, Birmingham was strong. Boston played really well. They're the equivalent of the loser of this NL North showdown. They had a fantastic season. The Yankees were just a little bit better. And the thing to watch for Boston as we get into season 2, Ted Williams had a really down year for Boston. And that's not likely to happen 2 seasons in a row. So, you see Ted Williams at 280, and you're like, ugh. It's just, it doesn't feel right. So I'm sure everybody's numbers are a little depressed. We've talked about that before because it's the best hitters of all time against the best pitchers of all time. So they all tend to be a little less than you might expect. And again, every player has their numbers ran or altered by a random amount, up 30% to down 30% every year, and that's totally random. We can't. Not only can we not change that number, we can't even see that number. So that's one thing that'll make season 2 dramatically different from season 1, but based on modifying from the statistical baseline. So it won't be ludicrous. It won't be Tim Laudner with 50 homers. We'll keep it as real as eternal baseball can be. So other good weeks. Dodgers have had a good season, but they're going to miss the playoffs. The Mets had a good week out of finally nowhere. Yankees had a good week. Giants are always good. Tampa 6-0.
Wow.
Little late for the Rays.
Okay, but they're rolling into next year.
Good for them. A lot of momentum. Tough weeks to Kansas City, the Marlins, the Brewers. The Phillies had a tough week. I guess they're resting their guys, waiting for the playoffs.
Yes, there.
Right? Padres and Rangers. So that's the week that was. I do have one thing that's kind of a surprise. This came up today on the Yankee broadcast. They were White Sox today in Major League Baseball were wearing throwback uniforms, kind of the Harold Baines blue striped socks uniform.
Classic.
And so, of course, they started talking about Chris Sale when they were going to do a retro uniform on his pitching day and hadn't consulted him. And it was the old 76 uniform with the big collars that the White Sox wore. And Sale was uncomfortable in the jersey and furious that not only because the starting pitcher generally approves the day's jersey, if not selects it. And so when they told him, look, it's a retro, it's a throwback, we got a bobblehead today, and and he said, I won't wear that. And they said, well, it's in your locker. And he went with scissors and cut up everybody's uniform badly enough that they couldn't be worn that day. Wow. So anyway, they were talking retro, and then Michael Kay said, the one I liked, the one that looked sharp to me, was the red pinstriped red or White Sox uniform with the interlocking SOX. And they talked about it for a while, and it's not, I think we wore it for a while, but it's not terribly well known. And then their producer, director, whatever, came up with a photo, and it's the most, we were loving the Jim Leland photo we showed earlier in the year. It's classic baseball. Check out Dick Allen, who we know as a Philly in Eternal Baseball. Dick Allen as a White Sox, juggling baseballs while smoking in the dugout.
Dude, that is amazing.
If that's not the most 70s baseball photo ever. So, and yeah, I mean, those don't scream White Sox to me because I wasn't watching in 76, but it is a pretty sharp uniform.
Well, I mean, with Dick Allen juggling while smoking a cigarette,
right?
It could be any uniform.
Yeah, it's so good.
The Portland International Airport carpet all over it. It's still
right. So well pleased with that photo drop from the Yankee broadcast today. We'll take a look at the standings here, but I kind of already based it down for you. But the Philly won the East. Atlanta is up 5 games on Houston with 7 to play. So that makes the magic number 3. So that's almost done. But Atlanta is just fumbling into the playoffs, and Houston has made a run of it. St. Louis up 2 on the Cubs. The Giants wrapped up the West. The Yankees just wrapped up the East. Birmingham wrapped up the South like in June. Detroit wrapped up the North, and Oakland has wrapped up the West. One thing to note, which we put up on our website and our social media stuff today, my favorite player, Rickey Henderson, broke his own record with his 131st steal. So
Love it.
He's run wild all year, and I may have had a hand in some of that. He stole 4 bases. I think it was pretty phenomenal. I think he went 1 for 2. 1 for 4 with a walk.
And 4 steals.
And 4 steals.
Wow.
So they've wrapped it up. Obviously, they don't care. and off goes Rickey. So if there was fairness or karma in the baseball universe, he'd pull a hamstring here in this last week, but hasn't happened yet. So that's where we're at, and we're going to head into today's schedule.
Next year, we're commandeering the Cardinals, and we're going to have Vince Coleman make a run at the record.
The thing about Coleman is he can't even run his way into their lineup.
I know.
St. Louis is so deep that it's hard for him. But yeah, it would be interesting to take a year and just go, you know what? Musial plays, and we're going to run Brock and Coleman all year for St. Louis, and just stop them if you can. So
that would be amazing.
I think Ozzy stole like 45 this year in Eternal Baseball.
Did he? Oh my God!
You hit Ozzy 9th, right, or 8th, and then just have the pitcher. I mean, the pitcher wouldn't have to bunt them. Why would you bother bunting those guys? They're going to be on second anyway. But anyway, we'll see how that all shakes out. I don't want to monkey with St. Louis too much because they're so good this season. So we'll move on here to August 2021, and this is the first game of the 16th. So what's more? Should we play the Cardinal game first, the leaders in the division,
hey, your call,
or the Cub game first?
I'm ready to make some bad decisions regardless of the order
for both squads, and we're going to play as Cardinals and Cubs.
Yes, I promise I will make terrible base running decisions for both squads. Mark, you're going to handle the pitching. I can't take any credit for that.
Well, this way we can jinx both clubs equally, and it stays fair.
And we've got 2 double switching games.
Oh man, National League. All right, let's start with the Cubs game. So we'll play Miami at Chicago. Make sure I'm doing this right. We'll get the player displays large. Very large, maybe. We'll see. Miami's a computer. We're the Cubs. We're human. Play ball. Okay, so look what I had to do to King Kelly. Oh. I had to make him unavailable because he keeps sneaking his way onto the roster, right? So it's Josh Beckett, who once blew off a scheduled interview I had with him for the show I was producing as a high schooler. He blew us off.
No way,
dude. Josh Beckett. So this is a vengeance game for me.
All right.
Let's see what we got. So we're pitching right-handers, Cubs batting against righties.
You basically had King Kelly whacked. You took a hit out of him.
look at his numbers, right? Because there's no qualifier for at-bats. So he snuck in for like 18 at-bats this year. And his OPS against righties is amazing. So he's like, if they'd have played me more, like he's like 2 homers in 10 at-bats. And he's like, if they'd have played me the whole year, I would have had 120 homers.
Look at that position eligibility, man.
Yeah, I think it's Uncle Rico, really, right? throw it over the water tower. So we've got Hack Wilson's the Beast. On base, it's actually Rizzo. So Wilson's a righty, Rizzo. Hartnett catches. Is Sosa better on base? No. So Hartnett, then Sosa. All right. So our 1 through 4 is pretty easy. And then
probably Sandberg. Well, I guess he's.
I mean, it's a toss-up between Kyler, Ramirez, and Sandberg, and they're all righties.
Hey, you choose, man.
All right. So let's put Kyler in the middle. He's a little faster. We'll do Ramirez at third. Kyler will play left. Sandberg at second. And then all we need is a shortstop. That's Ernie Banks, who's had a rough year. But when Ernie Banks is hitting 8th in your lineup, not bad. And then pitching-wise, so I always sort by ERA and then see who's got the most pitches available. Looks like it's Jake Arrieta. Kind of ironic since the Cubs decided they didn't need him anymore this week. But So Jake Arrieta. All right, I think we're ready for baseball. Let's see.
Welcome to Wrigley Field for tonight's game between Miami and Chicago. Miami has lost 6 straight. Josh Beckett will start for Miami. He's made 31 starts on the year and it's 7-15.
That's a high schooler.
Right? He had just become the number 1 pick.
Chicago. He'll be opposed by Jake Arrieta.
And I'm like, maybe I can get him on the phone. Sure enough. Yeah, I'll come on Wednesday morning at 8. Great.
An earned run average of 2.
Yeah, did he ever get back to you? I think
Nope.
0-1 with a 6.00 earned run average against Miami. It's 77 degrees, wind speed 7 miles per hour, right to left. Pitching for Chicago, number 49, Jake Arrieta. Leading off for Miami, center fielder, Preston Wilson.
Play ball!
So Arrieta has had a fantastic year, but he didn't make it into their rotation until like late May. So he's like 11-3 with a 2.4. So
just
great year. Just hasn't pitched that much. So I guess he's fresh. So if you're unfamiliar with any of these guys, we got a vintage Cub, Kiki Kyler, middle linebacker, Hack Wilson, who has the squarest head. But
that guy would drink anybody underneath the table.
Sammy Sosa, who's had a good year because, it's based off his best seasons. So, yeah. Anthony Rizzo, the Yankee, and COVID survivor, we hope. Beautiful Ryan Sandberg, Ernie Banks. Let's play 2, Ernie Banks. Aramis Ramirez, who's not remembered as fondly as he should be. He was an absolute tank for about 5 years. Gabby Hartnett, who's a real good catcher, and Jake Arrieta, who's motivated, at least by the photo. So
there we go.
So here we go. Hold on. I'm monkeying with my light. There we go. Preston Wilson, Mookie's son.
First baseman, Cliff Floyd. Shortstop.
This game's easy.
Sheffield.
There's no more terrifying phrase in eternal baseball than shortstop Gary Sheffield. But well, they have Hanley Ramirez. It's not like they don't have another option, but
that's true.
Whatever floats your boat, Skip.
Oh, come on, Ernie.
Oh, Ernie.
Left field.
Sheffield's over there like, I feel you, bro. That's a tough position. Sheffield is no threat to steal. Look at the helmet on Conine. Oh, beautiful. All teal.
That guy's IQ must be 170. What happened?
Third baseman, Mike Lowell.
Mike Lowell, better known as a Red Sox, but they're pretty deep at third. Looks like Banks to Sandberg for the force at second.
Leading off for Chicago, first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
I never really paid much attention to Rizzo because I'm a Yankee fan. And once he came over to New York, I'm like, Jesus, he's huge.
They did.
He's got to be like 6'3" or something anyway. And a fantastic glove. And given that I've been dealing with Luke Voigt at first for a couple of years, and now again I'm dealing with Luke Voigt at first defensively, hoping Rizzo gets back healthy soon.
He's a cancer survivor too, right?
Yeah, when he was young, I think as a prospect.
Hartnett.
And he has an inverse split. He murders left-handers.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's kind of funky. Good to see anyway. Gabby Hartnett had a good year. 24 homers from catcher. Not bad. Rizzo's no threat to run unless Brent's feeling saucy.
Right fielder.
21%. That's close to my threshold, but not quite.
I like that my threshold is 70 and yours is 30. All right, Sammy. Now we're getting interesting. I am kind of rooting for both of our contending clubs because I want it to stay close, right? I want a good race. It's the only one we have left, really. Hack Wilson, 42 homers on the year. No,
Baseman.
All right. Oh, okay. We got to get a run this inning. Come on.
Now, Ramirez's numbers are down a bit because he splits time with Ron Santo at third. So don't let the 15 homers fool you. Dude.
Wow.
That'll do it. Man, I'm telling you. We are so good at this game. Kiki Kyler, he's a fantastic bunter, Brad.
Where's he at?
9. He's a 9 out of 10 in bunting.
Yeah, drop one.
All right. Guys are back. It is Real Muto at catcher, so that plays a role, but look how far back Lowell and Floyd are. Run you!
Oh. Yeah.
Whatever.
All right.
Oh, and speaking of, JT sitting down.
Right fielder, number 15, Brian Anderson.
All right, Brian.
Dude, we might have a no-hitter here.
Right? What's the closest we've come? Like 5th inning, maybe? Not very far.
Yeah, nothing really of note.
But we've only thrown, this is our 26th broadcast, I think. So that's like looking at any one major league pitcher and going, how come no hitter yet, brother?
I was going to hope Death Valley was going to come through, but he didn't.
Oh, that's right. We had that good run with him. Now, like, we want like the Diamondback kid, right? I say kid. I think he's 27. But that guy who threw a no-no yesterday in his first major league start. Like,
was that right? Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah. Some guy for the Diamondbacks. But not like a hot shot prospect, like a 27-year-old, just like, man.
Kind of a journeyman.
Start.
Close to it's going to be a journeyman.
Failed prospect. I think it was a Rule 5 guy like a year ago.
Oh,
and
nice.
He's pitched a couple times out of the pen, and then he started last night, and bam, no hitter. First one since they took all the spider tack away from the pitchers after they had like 5 in a month. So
love it.
Yeah. Well, he's legit at least. So Dan Ugla. Okay.
Pitcher, Josh Beckett.
Here's my friend with 2 outs. He can't bunt, so eat this, Josh Beckett.
You can't beat him.
Oh,
my goodness.
I should have known by now.
Center fielder, Preston Wilson.
I'm going to pick off Josh Beckett just because I want to. Fine. Preston Wilson.
Second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Let's see, Rhino. All right.
That was a handsome walk.
Shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Ooh.
Ernie Banks. Right. Terrible bunter.
Come on, Ernie.
He's really worried about Sandberg over there with that 36%, which means doesn't mean he's been scouting Sandberg. He's been scouting you.
If Real Muto didn't have a 10 arm.
Yeah. That's going to temper things for us, I think.
Yeah, that stinks.
Great play by shortstop Gary Sheffield.
Number 49.
As in it hit him between the eyes and landed in his glove as he toppled. Jake Arrieta's up, and he's a fantastic bunter.
I just kind of picture Sheffield like with the Dick Allen cigarette just out there at shortstop.
I see him trying to catch like wearing a watch and trying to get the reflection of the GS in gold on his teeth. Like, man.
You see like second base is an ashtray.
Right. So Arrieta's a great bunter. We got 1 out. Is it worth bunting with an out with the pitcher who hits 104?
Sure.
Can't hurt, right?
Fundamentals, right. Weber. That's what I'm all about.
So are we bunting for a hit or are we bunting for a sacrifice?
Let's sack him.
All right. Run, Sandberg.
First baseman.
All right, Arrieta got tagged out.
All right. Tony.
Speaking of bad plays, Tim Anderson for the Sox tonight in the 9th inning of a close game hit a grounder to first. Voit snags it, throws it to Peralta for the Yanks, the pitcher covering. But he's slow and Anderson's fast. And it's clear he's going to miss. He's going to be late to the bag by half a step. But he runs side by side with Anderson for like 2 steps with the ball in his glove.
He could have tagged him?
He could have tagged him. Like for 2 steps, he could have tagged him.
Was it one of those where he kind of half dove, the half pitcher dive toward the bag?
It was like watching one of the Olympic sprints where there's one like sure winner when he starts pulling away and the other guy just starts losing steam. And I'm like screaming at the TV, tag him.
Dude, did you see the Italians in the 4x100 in the Olympics?
No. Were they phenomenal?
Oh my God, you got to check this out. They won the gold. The Italians won the gold.
Now Italy, I don't think known as a sprinting power.
No, they were actually behind in the last for the last we call it a handoff, right? Yeah. And some dude just like got shot out of a rocket. Just
man,
amazing.
Who did he catch?
Great Britain. Like I said, it was so crazy that the best. I'll show you. I'll put a clip on social media, but I'll send this one to you. Halfway through so after they win, the guy, they're all celebrating, and then the anchor for the Jamaicans, you see him walking by them, and he's looking up. You could tell he's looking at the scoreboard, and he just goes, "What?"
Right?
He saw the Italians one. It's like
that's what I was going to say. Like the U.S. has a pretty good history with sprinters. But that's all Jamaica, man. Like
Jamaica, yeah. Great Britain had an amazing squad. Like Italy was not even. I mean, Italy, they had one guy that won the gold for the 100, but yeah, they were nowhere. They weren't supposed to be in contention at all. But the Jamaican guy looks up, he's like, "What?"
Right? Like
shot. Anyway.
That's a long 4 years in Jamaica, right?
Oh, even for the anchor of the Great Britain, I mean, he had the gold. He had a little bit of a lead, and he just, I don't know. Maybe strain a muscle or something, but
right?
Yeah, Viva Italia.
There you go. Good to see. All right. Well, speaking of, Anthony Rizzo steps in.
Rizzo
with a duck on the pond, and not quite.
First baseman, Cliff Floyd.
Cliff Floyd.
Shortstop, Gary, Sheffield.
Look at the hat, man. So good.
Those 3 runs might hold, man. I'm excited.
It might. Oh, boy.
Left fielder, Jeff Conine.
Conine.
Baseman, Mike.
I am Conine.
Catcher.
Sounds like a bad Pulp novel from the 40s, right? Viva la Conine.
Run, Gabby.
All right, send him. Oh, we hit it, dude. We hit that threshold. Oh,
whatever you want, man. You want to hit and run, hit, steal. All right.
This team's too good. I like the teams that aren't very good. So if someone comes up, you're like, okay,
whatever.
I didn't even see what happened.
Sosa beat out a grounder to third.
Oh, okay, nice.
So Hack Wilson steps in.
Hack's let us down this game.
Ramirez.
Aramis won't though. 2 3-run bombs. Boom.
No, it was higher than it was far. It's too high. The trajectory of the ball. I don't think we're sending Hartnett to third at 48%.
No, not with the pennant race. All right.
Yeah, got to play it square. Tiki Kyler, great bunter, but with 2 outs, probably swing.
Ooh.
Whoa. Nope.
Catcher, JT. Real move.
Did Derek come back into frame? Did he get it? Okay.
Yeah.
Right fielder,
JT.
Brian Anderson.
Oh, hang on. I always get the comments till way too late. I got the Irizaris hating on Josh Beckett with me.
Oh, sorry. I can monitor those. Oh, man. Yeah, we missed a stream of them.
Yeah. Rob's in. Brian Anderson on first.
Looks like the Great Gazoo. You must be talking about Conine.
I just picked off Brian Anderson all by myself.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm not even paying attention, dude. I'm all over the place tonight. Just a train wreck.
Hey, we got to pace ourselves.
Terrible play-by-play guy.
we had 2 games. Hey, Beckett. I wish there was a hit batter button, but we'll let it go. 2 outs, he's swinging.
Dude, he is
I think did he just pick? I can't tell if he picked off Ugla.
What a throw by Hartnett. Wow.
But I can't tell if it was a strike him out. Hang on. Let's look at the Miami roster. Yeah, he picked off Ugla on a snap throw. So Beckett leads off the next inning.
Oh, man.
Solid. Well played. All right, Rhino. On base again.
Great Gazoo.
Stop. Thanks.
That was funny.
Ernie Banks. Sandberg at 61.
Who's up? Oh, Ernie. Send him. Yes. Without a doubt.
There he goes.
Yes.
32% to take third.
Things are coming up Millhouse.
All right, so we got to let Banks swing because we got Arrieta up next. Oh, they just put Banks on. Arrieta. National League Baseball.
Double steal.
So
we're
bunting, right? With nobody out, 2 men on, pitcher up.
Of course. Fundamentals. Who's our manager?
We are.
I mean, who's designated?
I'm trying to. I think it's somebody vintage, right? I'm trying to think who the classic Cubs manager is. It's not Joe. It's not Joe Madden, or he already would have Araldus in the game.
Is it DeRocher? Wait a minute.
Might be DeRocher. I'm trying to remember who it is. I don't think it'll tell. I don't think there's any way to tell. Oh wait, Leo DeRocher. There you go, down here.
Right, 3-game win streak. All right, Leo. We could get it. This is like method acting, right? We got to get into his head now.
Right.
Double steal.
No. We're gonna let the Italian hit. Let's go, Rizzo. Oh,
catcher. Gabby.
Oh, Gabby will come through. Gabby never lets us down. Look at that.
Sheffield catches the ball.
Sheffield is a black hole in that.
Shortstop Gary Sheffield.
Yes, nothing gets by him.
All right, Josh Beckett. I don't think it's got the distance, Josh Beckett.
Center fielder.
Yeah.
Preston Wilson.
I don't. It doesn't look that much like Mookie, but see, here you go again. I'm making fun of people, and they take it personal.
First baseman Cliff Floyd.
Cliff Floyd. Oh, look at Preston taking second base off Gabby Hart. And a wild pitch. Arrieta's falling apart.
Gary Sheffield.
He's thrown a lot of pitches, actually. 90 pitches already, and we're only in the bottom of top of the fifth. So he'll probably, unless it falls apart, make it out of this inning, but not much further.
Okay.
Should we get somebody rolling now in case this goes south?
No, let's just give up this 3-run homer and then we'll reassess.
I got to try that now.
That's pure pattern recognition. Yes. Look at that.
Jeff.
Oh, wait, who's up now? Oh, because Greg is.
It's Conine.
Conine. I don't even know what that means. It's probably something really.
Get it, Sammy.
Right.
Oh, that's Sammy Sosa.
I hope that's not something extremely vulgar in like Portuguese or something. Like.
Right, it could be. All of a sudden, we're banned off YouTube Portugal, and our numbers just dive right without the European contingent. All right, Sammy.
We're banned on Mediterranean right. YouTube.
I'm looking at my own vid cam, and it's got a little red light on it. You want to do the Sosa action? All right, Hack. Run, Hack, run. Yeah, loser.
Hack's been drinking before the game.
Probably.
Let's be honest. A lot of pressure.
You know what? He probably hasn't been, and that's affecting him. So get him on, boys. Aramis, there you go.
Okay, just hit that right through Sheffield's name.
right through his glove too, no doubt. Kiki Kyler. Gary Sheffield.
Third baseman.
Getting it done.
Like Lowell.
All right, so Arrieta's only got 16 pitches. We probably better get somebody ready here. They are almost all right-handed. So
So Rob said, he thought Preston was Mookie's nephew.
Hang on. I used to know how to
be.
do this. Maybe. Whatever.
I'll be obligated to believe that.
Yeah. You with your facts. All right. So Lee Smith is the closer. Bruce Sutter sets up, but we're obviously not there yet. But the long guy is usually Fergie Jenkins. And if you've got Fergie Jenkins as your long guy, that's a pretty good staff. So
it's all you, man. My pitching instincts are terrible in this game. I always go with the most iconic.
Right. Like who's the best
guy.
name?
Yeah.
Or the best photo.
The best handlebar mustache. That always gets me in trouble.
Like we can't pitch Raleigh Fingers. Why not? Because we're Cincinnati.
Those are your rules, man.
Right. If you want to live your life in a box, Weber, that's fine. That's on you.
Real Mudo.
JT.
Hey, what's the old thing? Square? What a square.
Right.
Right fielder, Brian Anderson.
I think I was more often described as a live wire, kind of a wild card, really unpredictable, that Weber kid. You never know what he might be up to. Look at Sandberg.
That guy's destined for juvie.
Right?
Ernie Banks.
All right, Ernie. Putting them on.
Our town was so small. Like, okay. I mean, if we even got into trouble, would they send us to Salem? Like, I don't even know where they would have sent us.
Wasn't there something called J Bar J? Wasn't that the juvie?
Was that like a ranch out near Terrebonne or something?
Yeah, so exactly. The Terrebonne with you.
It's like you're going to learn to ranch if you can't stay out of trouble. It's like,
right, you dirty kids. All right, so with only 15 pitches left, or 4 pitches left in Arrieta's arm, we're totally pinch hitting for him right here.
All right.
And it is the National League. So no, we'll pinch hit and then we'll put Fergie Jenkins in for whoever pinch hits. So we're still over right-handers. So King Kelly's so pissed right now because this would be his spot, right? We're not going to use Contreras because we got to save our catcher in case something happens to Gabby. So it looks like that's Billy Williams.
Let's do it.
For Jake Arrieta.
So he pitched. He pitched 5.
Billy Williams.
Yeah. All right. Come on, Billy. I thought that might get through.
Anthony Rizzo.
Run!
Oh, it froze. What happened?
Double play.
Rizzo.
Baseman Dan Huglet.
All right. Come on in, Fergie. Water's fine.
Pitching for Chicago, Fergie
Jenkins. Looking good. Canadian. Might have been the first Canadian in the Hall of Fame.
Wow.
All right. Kiki in the stands.
Josh,
you get it?
Somewhere Moises Alou is going, screw you, Kiki Kyler. Making it look so easy. Okay, if they let Beckett bat, I'm going to apologize to everyone watching. But
pinch hitting for Miami.
Good.
Derek Lee.
Oh, no.
Future Cub superstar and male model, apparently, right? Batting for Derek Lee now, Idris Elba, whatever. Oh, dude, come on back. Kiki got there.
Center corner.
We're doing good. Preston Wilson. Yep.
There we go.
We should play as contending teams versus eliminated teams more often.
This might be our niche.
Yeah. You can hear Harry right now hanging out the window. Try it with some production assistant holding the back of his belt to make sure that the inevitable doesn't happen.
You know, they must have clipped him in, right? Like climbers.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Gabby harded it off. Mike Dunn.
Homa.
Mike Dunn's looking kind of mean. All right. All right.
Right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Run, Gabby.
No way. Sheffield is just what?
Man. They double up Sosa.
Center fielder, Hack.
It's got the
Hack
soft
Wilson.
hands, Sheffield.
Hack
Come
Wilson.
on, Hack.
2 Ks and a ground out.
First
Well,
baseman.
he made it to the outfield.
It's pretty good contact.
Cliff Lloyd. So is that. Get it, Hack. Nice.
Shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
That's why they nicknamed him Hack, because of his glove. All right, shortstop, Gary Sheffield. Be pretty cool if the shortstops we look at today are Ozzie Smith and Gary Sheffield. Like, pretty much same player. Conine.
Third baseman.
Conine. All right, here we go.
Aramis Ramirez. Oh, that's got 2 written all over it.
Send him. Oh.
Nice.
Miami, number 19, Anibal Sanchez.
Oh, we're getting down to it here. It's almost the 9th.
Coiler.
All right, when we get one out, it's Lee Smith warm-up time. Send Ramirez to third. Safe chance 41%. That's a no.
Second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Walk, double for Rhino today. And an RBI single, looks like.
Way to go.
Rhino getting it done.
Shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Run, Ernie, run. Oh, he beats it.
There. He's there.
Oh, I nipped him.
Beckett.
Okay, Fergie's not going to bat. So even with 2 outs. So it's not a save situation anymore. So I don't have to use Lee Smith, but I am going to pinch hit here. So let me see. Smith hasn't pitched in ages. Ugh. Trying to decide between Bruce Sutter and Lee Smith.
Bruce Sutter.
All right, fine. Setup guy. I love that there's a Dodger on the Jumbotron just for no reason.
Don't forget
for this game.
Pinch hit.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
I saw that mouse, the cursor was.
Yeah. No, I would have done it. Absolutely. Hang on. It's Sanchez now, a right-hander.
That was me holding on to your belt there.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So we got another righty. So it's Santo.
All right. El Santo. El Conine.
Still funny. I don't care what anyone says. Still funny. All right, El Santo. There you go.
First baseman, Anthony
Whoa,
Rizzo.
what?
So Santo walks.
What was wild pitch?
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. On the walk, a wild pitch.
All
Santo's
right.
the third. Rizzo is walk, fly, strike, ground out. Ugh. Oh, double play ground out. Let's see something, Anthony. That's not going to do it.
Third baseman, Mike Lowell.
All right, Bruce Sutter coming in.
Pitching for Chicago,
And
Bruce Sutter.
just in case it falls apart, no one can tell me I wasn't ready. We'll get Lee Smith warming up too. Okay.
I like it.
Bruce Sutter.
Wait, roll over Bruce Sutter. Is this
Catcher.
beardless Bruce Sutter? Wow.
That's
Look at
probably
that.
why. It's probably
Look
why
at
it's
that
stunk.
chin. We need a new photo, man.
Yeah, we can make that happen. Remuto. No. All right, screw this.
Right fielder, Brian Anderson.
Enough of you, Bruce. I'm not losing this one in the ninth.
Pitching for Chicago, Lee
Look,
Smith.
look how happy he is to be in the game, right? Come on, Lee Smith. Okay, sack fly. What do you do? Throw home, out chance 0%. The only reason I do this sometimes is they don't give you an option to cut the throw to third unless you try to throw home.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to throw home, hoping they'll let me cut it to third, and maybe we'll get Romuto.
Maybe we get him. Maybe it's a point.
No.
Second baseman.
Dog,
Dan
Romuto takes third.
Ugla.
Fine. Come on, Lee Smith.
Oh.
2 down. Oh.
Pitcher, number 19.
Well,
Anibal Sanchez.
we've been here. We've been here before.
There's no way they would let him hit. Would they in the ninth?
We said we wouldn't let this happen again. I'm not going to let it happen again. So, option. Oh, yeah. I'm going to sub in for Miami right now just to make sure they pinch hit for this guy. So with a runner on third and a right-hander up, if we were Miami, because the computer did this wrong once, and I was really upset about it. I haven't seen it do that hardly ever, but it did it on an earlier broadcast. So if we were the Marlins, down to our last hitter, we would use Christian Yelich for Anibal Sanchez.
Pinch hitting for Miami, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Or whatever. Now the computer can have Miami back. Okay. I feel very happy about that. Now, Lee Smith, get him. It's fine. It's better than the pitcher batting, right? And us
Wilson.
Feeling embarrassed about it.
If Mookie's nephew ties us up.
Foul ball. 1 and 2 to Preston Wilson. He's
Cubs win.
Cubs win.
The final score from Wrigley Field: Chicago 4, Miami 1. Miami has lost 7 straight. Jake Arrieta picks up the win. He is
we picked the right horse, Roto.
He is now 7-16 on the season. Lee Smith gets the save.
All right. Should we start with the other one?
Number 16 on the season. Time of the game: 3 hours, 38 minutes.
Oh, it's a long game. All right, so yeah, we're done with that. Happy how that worked out. Happy that we got Christian Yelich in there, because I'm not positive the computer was going to do that. So I think it was Anibal Sanchez, Sanchez for the Marlins. I was thinking Aaron, but he's never been a Marlin. Well, not yet.
Yeah, definitely.
Not
Anibal.
yet. He'll be there sooner or later, but not quite yet. So here we go as we speed through our doubleheaders. So right now the Cubs have closed it to a game and a half in the North with St. Louis's game pending.
It's exciting.
Yeah, like a little pennant race, a little too far. August 16th. This should be a good game because the Dodgers are a good squad. So here we go. St. Louis human, LA computer. Play. Jeff Pfeffer on the mound for the Dodgers. And I don't know much about him either, but he's had a good year. And obviously he's a good player. He wouldn't be there. Right-handed, so we're looking at right-handed OPS. So, so to do this right, we got to have Pujols at third.
Cool.
So it's Hornsby at second, Musial in center, Pujols third base, Mize at first, because Johnny Mize can't play anywhere else, and they're both dynamite. Leaves Ken Boyer on the bench, who's a much better glove. We'll think about that for later. Yachty is the catcher, Joe Medwick in left. We just need right and short. So it's
Chikafian.
Looks like Chick Hafey over Jack Clark for right
The
field.
wizard.
Oh, Chick Hafey's terrible in right. You know what? Maybe we'll go with Jack. A little better fielder. And Ozzy short. Love it. Pitching. Looks like it's. Wow, I don't know why they think Wainwright can go again. He just pitched 2 days ago. I'm not buying that. Max Lanier is not available. I'm not sure why. I can't. So we're going to activate Lanier and drop. They've got an extra batter active for some reason. Not sure. Ed Konechny. Don't need you. So we will go with Max Lanier, left-hander. All right. Game on.
Play ball.
Dodger Stadium for tonight's game.
Have you ever been to Dodger Stadium?
I have.
Oh, it's one of my. I don't have a lot of bucket list stadiums, but I want to get there.
It actually was really cool. You know, I'm not a huge Southern California guy, but that's a very cool stadium.
Yeah.
He starts on the year and is 12-14 with an earned run average of 3.67. His third start against St. Louis.
Rob wants to know if Don Money is coming to bat.
Don Money, man.
Average against St. Louis.
Hang on. I got a little Don Money right here, man. That's your Don Money.
Those things are amazing.
I couldn't believe it. I found it. They were total impulse buy, right by the register at the comic shop. $12. I'm like, come on. One thing to note, Dodgers left fielder Zach Wheat is riding a 19-game hitting streak. Good to know. And here he is. Oh, look at how rakish he wore his cap way back when. Zach Wheat. Cody Bellinger. Babe Herman. I got to find a new picture for him. Because it's like, it's so... He's
like the
so
hills
washed
have
out.
eyes.
And he's so washed out, right? It's like me shirtless on a white wall. Like, what are you doing? Here's
like when you're trying to intentionally find the worst picture you can of someone just because you
Right.
despise them.
Right? Look at Justin Turner with glorious red hair. Pee Wee Reese, Jackie, Gil Hodges, Jeff Pfeffer, obviously a practical jokester, life of the party. Russell Martin doesn't get enough credit for how
he had some good years.
Somebody got hurt for, I think it was the Dodgers in his second stint at third. And he was like, I can play third. I played third. And then they're like, when did you play third? He was like American Legion ball. But they actually put him there and he was serviceable after years behind the plate. So
love it.
Mad love. All right, Rogers Hornsby, get us going. Ooh, no. Oh, babe, can't handle it.
Third baseman, number 5. Albert.
Good start.
Baby Pujols.
Oh, home run. Oh, it's going to be a big one, man. Another big early inning. Here we go.
Right?
Stan
the man. Run.
Oh, Stan. We need better. Oh, Stan is so slow, buddy.
So bad.
First baseman, Johnny
Mize. He's got a little middle linebacker to him. Johnny Mize.
The brick house.
Run, Hornsby.
Catcher.
All right.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Let's see it, Yachty. Yep. Keep running, Johnny.
Send him.
I was going to say nobody goes first to second like Johnny Mize.
First to second.
Joe Medwick steps in.
Oh.
Pee Wee Reese.
Pee Wee's killing us right now.
Up to the task. Gil Hodges.
Leading off for Los Angeles, first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Is there no hitter?
When we first posted the lineups, I had a friend of mine who's a Dodger fan who's like, anything he watches currently is the best ever, right? He preached to me for like 20 years about how this was the Suns' year, right? The Phoenix Suns. And I'm like, I can only imagine how rough he must have been this year, right? And when I post the lineups, he's like, it's ridiculous that Garvey isn't at first base. And I'm like, hey, man, no hate on Steve Garvey, but Gil Hodge is a pretty damn good player. So just chill your roll there. And the Bellinger.
Third baseman, number 10.
It is kind of ironic that I put Jack Clark in for defense, right?
I was going to say, when you said that, I was like,
But Chick Hafey must have been stone gloved. So Justin Turner.
Right fielder.
Wait, wasn't Chick Hafey the one that had those huge glasses? They're like Coke bottle glasses. That was probably more his problem then.
Might have been. Jack Clark.
Oh, nice photo. What a photo.
Doesn't it look like that eye black was photoshopped on? It really does.
Plus, where the 336, it kind of cuts into his neck, so it looks like he's got sort of a
right.
really skinny neck.
Come on, right, Jack.
Here. Home run.
No.
I've seen Jack Clark do that before. It's
right.
Consistent with his profile.
Kind of proud of the Ozzy photo because
that's right.
That's not the one that came with the game. Great bunter, that Ozzy Smith.
Pitcher, Max Lanier.
Max is a terrible bunter, so go get him, Max.
Left fielder,
Zach Wheat and his 19-game hit streak and his 338 average come to the plate.
Have a season, Zach.
Man, he's a good bunter too. But did you catch that, Johnny?
Right fielder,
Babe Herman.
Oh.
Oh, that Medwick.
Number 55.
Nice catch.
Russell Martin.
Oh. Hey, look at that.
Martin must only play against start against lefties because Campanella gets almost all the catcher at bats for the Dodgers.
That makes sense.
All right, Rogers, excuse me. Back on.
Third baseman, Albert Pujols.
All right, Pujols. Now, nobody out, Pujols up, top of the order coming up. Martin is a 7 behind the plate with a 3 arm, and you've got Hornsby at 58%.
It's Pujols, though. You got to hit, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you always got hit and run in there, but.
Well, I mean, he's too good. You got to just let him hit.
Yeah, it's probably true. Run, Hornsby, run. Oh, no.
Come on, Albert.
Look at baby Albert legging it out.
Stan.
Whoa, 63 Weber.
Angels fans are like, I've never seen him do that. Right? Leg out that double play. 63 for Pujols, but Musial's up. I mean, up to you.
I think you send him with 1 out. Let's do it.
There you go.
Let's run ourselves out of this inning.
Oh, he's in there.
All right, look at me. Look at this.
Right?
Look at this.
I forgot what young Pujols was like, right? All right, Stan the man. No.
First baseman, Johnny.
Oh, Johnny won't let us down.
It's up to you, Johnny. Oh, not going to do it. That's all right.
Second baseman.
That Pfeffer's known for his glove.
Our no-hitters still intact through 2 innings. Okay.
Shortstop.
Fine.
Oh, it's Jackie. I guess we can live with that.
Now, Pee Wee Reese is an incredible bunter, and there's nobody out. He's not going to bunt with a pitcher up next, though. You think?
Nah.
All right. Hang on.
Let's strike him out.
Normal. Okay. Or not. All right. Now, here comes the bunt.
Pitcher, Jeff Pfeffer.
So we'll bring the corners in.
Oh.
We get him?
No.
No. Got the other second. Gil Hodges. No. Right past Ozzy. That bum.
Center field. Bellinger.
Bellinger with 99 RBIs on the season. And you just know he and his agent really want that triple digits. So get him, Max. Ooh, Jack Clark holds him.
Justin Turner.
All right.
Yachty.
Good rebound right there. Yachty. Yeah. That is gone.
Babe Herman didn't even move.
Did you see the
fielder,
play in
Joe
spring training this
Medwick.
year when the rookie wagged his finger at Yachty?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So good. And then threw him out, and Yachty just stared at him, and the guy wouldn't look back. So good. All right, Joe Medwick.
Right fielder, Jack Clark.
All right, Jack. You struck out. You've been holding up your bargain with the glove, but
Shortstop,
Chick Hafey's barking at me on the bench. Skip, is that you? It's hard to tell with it.
I assume King Kelly is on the
Right?
dugout somewhere too.
King Kelly's probably on the phone. I can get there. I can be there by the 8th.
Oh, King Kelly, dude.
Zach Wheat with a ground out, looking to extend his 19-game hitting streak. And there we go.
Right fielder, Babe Herman.
Oh, that picture, man.
Babe Herman's an incredible bunter. So
it's like an imp or something.
yeah, it's a bad, and I have tried
Like
to find
gargoyle. It's like you're going into Notre Dame or something. And there's
right.
Babe Herman just leering at you from the top.
Yeah, if he slides into you, you have to make a saving throw, right? Like, all right. Well, I brought the corners in here because he's a heck of a bunter. Pink.
Catcher, Russell
Martin.
Martin.
Max
Second
Lanier
baseman, Jackie
getting it done.
Robinson.
I mean, who doesn't love Jackie? Get him, Ozzy.
Wow, look at that.
Pretty good arm from Ozzy, too.
Pitcher, Max Lanier.
All right, Max, if you have to. Now we're talking.
Second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
Hornsby is a fantastic bunter, but he's
Yeah, why
also a good player. All right.
We got Pujols and Musial. Yeah,
Coming up next.
that's good fundamental baseball right there.
Oh, Max Lanier sucks.
Third
Man.
baseman,
That should have been under 38% at the rate.
Right. Apparently,
Right.
they set up some hurdles between first and second that we didn't know about.
I think you got to send him here.
All right.
Get him in a scoring position. Oh, what a jump. Yes.
He's in there. I think he's only in there.
3 for 3? 3 for 3, right?
I think it might be. But I think Hornsby, it's kind of like the big mitten they wear now that gets them an extra like 2 inches on the slide. I think Hornsby was only safe because we went with the great big nameplates. got him the second faster. All right, Albert. That's going to get in there. Run, Rogers. 64% chance to score. Wheat has a forearm.
Yes, got to send
1
him.
out.
Come
All
on, La Russa, send him.
Do we send? I'm not sending Pujols to second at 48%.
I don't think so.
He's in there. Oh, he got him.
center fielder.
I thought he beat that throw.
Yeah. Wait, so Pujols didn't advance, even though?
No, should have, but let's go, Stan the man. Make us forget about all that. Pujols takes third. Okay.
First baseman, Johnny
Mize, who is
a
single and a ground out.
He's going to get through the infield this time. Come on.
Well, he did that.
Oh.
Cody
Shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Pee-wee Reese, who's a real good bunter, so just in case. Sit down, Pee-wee.
Pitcher, Jeff Pfeffer.
Sit down, Jeff Pfeffer. What's that?
I'm sorry. I was laughing. So much disdain in your voice. Like,
I mean, it just doesn't sound like a tough guy, right? Jeff Pfeffer.
Jeff Pfeffer. Get out of my face, Jeff Pfeffer.
Yeah. Whatever, Jeff Pfeffer. Give me your lunch money, Jeff Pfeffer.
No, I love having Ozzie Smith on the
Right?
squad.
Yeah.
Catcher, Yadier, Molina.
All right, Yachty. 2 for 2. All right.
Left fielder, Joe, Medwick.
Nope. I thought Zach was going to get it. It's over his head.
Right fielder, Jazz.
Willie Mays is like, I'd have caught that.
Yeah.
And Bonds is like, I wouldn't have.
He's like, well, no chance.
Jack Clark.
Send him.
66.
I think you sent him. I think you sent him.
There's only one out.
Who's up next, though? Do you know?
I don't know who's after. I mean, Clark is hitting like 6th, so
it's
we're
like
getting down
Ozzie
to
next, right? Isn't it? Or
somebody than Ozzie, probably. Yeah.
I think you send him here, man. There's no way Zach Wheat's gonna get out too, right? No chance.
You sending Clark to second with a 63% chance?
That's your call. I only make bad decisions at home.
Medwick is in there.
Shortstop,
Jack Clark getting
Ozzie
it done.
Smith.
You're right, Ozzie. Who's a fantastic bunter, but with Max Lanier up next. He's probably swinging away or walking away.
Jeff Pfeffer.
Pitcher, Lanier.
Yeah, Max has only thrown 69 pitches, so he's going to be here a while. So, and he's a great bunter, so this one writes itself, even with one out.
Throw it away, Russell.
Ozzie.
What?
He bunted into a double play. Oh, no.
No, there's no way.
All right, Rogers. Help us out. Yep.
There we go.
Go, Max. Wow. Slow-footed Max Lanier.
Baseman, Albert Pujols.
And now Pujols. Not going to do it. That's
Center
right, though.
fielder,
4-1.
Cody.
Huey's almost as good as Gary Sheffield.
Right? He probably went to his camp in the offseason, right? Oh, Johnny Mize. It hurts.
Third
And that
baseman,
heads up, Cody Bellinger
Justin
taking second.
Turner.
Justin Turner.
Whoa, what just happened there?
Wheat.
I missed it. I was looking at the comments.
Bellinger was at third base and he basically ran back.
Back. Maybe it was grounded to Pujols.
Yeah.
Maybe he was leading off too far and he ran him back before throwing it. I don't know. Pujols did throw the first, but not in time. All right. Zach Wheat, he already got his hit, right? Yep. Nobody out, 2 guys on. Just in case Max falls apart, I'm thinking maybe. Well, we won't get to the lefties, so we want somebody against righties. Well, it won't be Wainwright, obviously. Worrell's the closer. Rosenthal's actually had kind of a rough year, if I recall. So it might be his Ringhouse.
All right.
All right.
Right fielder, Babe Herman.
He's thrown such a good game, and he's got lots of pitches left. But there's nobody out, bases loaded. I can have Isringhausen ready if I visit the mound.
I think you give him one more batter here.
All right. Babe Herman. Oh. Yeah, I can't take it.
I'm taking my glasses off for a sec. That was ugly.
I can't take it. It's Isringhausen time. This thing again. Hang on. So where are we batting wise? Lanier's far enough away, and I'm not going to bench Hornsby or Pujols. So come on in, Jason. Help us out.
Pitching for St. Louis, Jason, is Ringhausen.
Yeah, it's fading away. Throw home, 49%. You betcha.
Second baseman.
We're all tied up.
Robinson.
Dang it.
With nobody
We're
out,
doing so well.
2 men on, Jackie at the plate. Jackie bunts. Geez, we barely get him.
Shortstop, Pee Wee, Reese.
So with 1 out and the 8-hitter Reese batting, do we walk Reese to set up the double play and bring the pitcher up?
Yes, but first, look how far off the bag Babe Herman is. Let's
Right?
throw over. Let's throw over.
To third?
Yes. Let's just do it.
I wish there was a fake to third, throw to first option, but they even computer baseball knows that doesn't work.
Okay.
All right,
sure.
So we're gonna put Reese on.
Pitcher, Jeff, Pepper.
All right, Jeff. I'm sorry about everything I ever said about you.
Jeff Pepper.
Wow, they let him hit. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, Stan.
Killing us.
First baseman.
Oh no, it's slipping away.
All right. Gil Hodges. Maybe, just in case Isringhausen never gets his house in order, I ought to. Oh.
Yep.
Raboski. So good. Okay. Catch it. No.
Center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
This inning has gone to hell. Oh no, wait. I can visit the mound. Because Bellinger's got a little bit of a split going there. So if I visit the mound and they say Isringhausen is strong, he's just not effective, then the Mad Hungarian is ready.
Do it.
Pitching for St.
Look
Louis,
at that.
Al Rabiski.
Come on, Rabiski. Oh. I got no answers this inning. Throw home? Sure.
No.
Throwing home is 39%. Cut the throw to second, 42%. You got to go home, right?
Home, yeah.
Cut throw to second. Got him!
Oh, nice.
Finally, something worked.
God, this inning.
Just
Jeez.
Turner.
All right. Now I can walk Turner to pitch to Wheat, the lefty, to go lefty on lefty.
I just pitched him.
All right.
I think we're going to get Turner.
I don't, but. Hey, there you
Center
go.
fielder,
Okay.
Stan.
Come on, Stan.
All right, it's comeback time since we gave up a 7 spot in the 6th inning.
Ridiculous.
I wasn't asleep at the wheel, though. Like, I had the relievers ready. It just nobody could get anybody out.
First baseman,
It's not our fault, man. It's
Right?
not our fault.
I'm really trying.
Game over, man.
Weber's such a Cub fan. Did you see what he did?
catcher, Yadier Molina.
Come on, Yachty.
Left fielder, Zach Wheat.
At least I got Raboski to face the 2 lefties.
How did we give up 7, though? My goodness.
It happened kind of fast.
Yeah.
I am fond of the Think Blue up here on the bluff behind Chavez Ravine.
Nice stadium. I had a good time with that game.
Yeah, got to get there sometime. Haven't been to Wrigley, haven't been to Dodger Stadium. Got to get those 2.
Surprisingly, I've hit both those. And where was that? I've hit Fenway. I haven't hit Yankee Stadium, though. That's my big one.
You haven't been to Yankee Stadium? We got to do that
not.
sometime.
That would be great. Let's plan on it sometime soon.
You've been to Fenway, right?
I've been to Fenway.
Yeah. What a dump.
This is the old Fenway, so maybe they've improved it significantly, but
Still a dump.
yeah, it was rustic.
Yeah. It had that charm of like
it had good bones, as they say.
Yeah. It had the charm of like a minor league ballpark in disrepair. I'm a little biased, but anyway.
Right fielder, Babe, Herman.
Raboski can go 40 pitches. We got plenty of time.
Just
I was so
Catcher,
mad in the
Russell,
Field of Dreams
Hardy.
game Thursday night
yeah.
when Liam Hendricks was snorting on the mound and talking to himself and was mad it was going poorly. And I think it was Joe Buck said he's got a little Al Raboski in him right now. And I'm like, if one of you doesn't call him the Mad Australian, I'm gonna lose it. And no one did.
No one stepped up.
It was the opportunity just sitting there on the rim. Nope. Nobody wanted to dunk that. All right, Russell Martin. That old Pujols Demise combination.
Left fielder,
Famous in Cardinal history. All right, so we're getting late here, but it's still righties. They haven't changed the pitcher, so yeah, Pfeffer can go 145 pitches, so we might not see anybody else. Go, Joe.
Get out. Oh.
fielder, Jack.
Come on, Jack.
Jack is strikeout, single. We could put in Chick Hafey.
Jack's due. He's due. Big
right.
big time.
No.
Big time. Big time.
Ozzie Smith.
If Ozzie gets on, I might need another pitcher ready. So it's Rosenthal. Now I can bunt with Ozzie. 2 outs, but he's a 10 bunter.
Sure, why not?
All right. We'll surprise him. Run, Ozzie, run!
He's there.
Pitcher,
Rob with the Anchorman reference. I love it.
Right? You killed a man with a trident. I'm thinking maybe you better lay low for a while.
That movie's so great.
All right, so Al's coming out. St. Louis roster. Still got right-hander, so... Oh, it's Ken Boyer for sure.
Perfect.
Get in there, Ken.
pinch hitting for St. Louis, Ken Boyer.
All right, I'm not going to let Ozzie steal because Ken Boyer's got to swing that bat. Yeah.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Thanks for nothing, Ken.
Pitching for St. Louis, Trevor Rosenthal.
Bring them corners in for Jackie. I could just see beefy Johnny Mize with the corners in and the grounder to second, and Jackie Robinson flying down down the line, and Johnny Mize realizing he's in trouble. It's a foot race to first. You can tag him though, Johnny. It's a legal play.
Oh, these walks are killing us.
Pitcher,
Yep.
Jeff.
You're gonna walk Pee Wee Reese.
So Jeff Pfeffer
Oh, Jeff
is
Pfeffer.
in. They got a pinch hit for him. We'll see.
I don't know, man.
Nope. They're sticking with him.
Dude, that guy's.
First baseman,
I almost
Gil
doubled him off.
Hodges.
Throw to third? Absolutely.
Got him.
Meet Pee Wee Reese.
Rogers, Hornsby.
Top of the order, down 4. Jeff Pfeffer with vengeance in his heart.
Jeff Pfeffer.
Third baseman,
Ah.
Pujols.
Come on, Pujols. Run,
Oh.
Pujols, run.
Get there. Oh, he's there.
He's in there.
Center fielder, Stan.
Come on, Stan.
Now, hang on, just because I'll feel bad if we don't look at it. Look at stolen bases here. Frankie Frisch had 15. So did Ray Lankford. We got some speedier options, but Pujols.
We're down 4.
It's young Pujols. He's not slow. So I know, which is why you want to stay out of the double play, right?
I think you just let Stan Musial
Let it roll.
swing away. Yeah.
All right.
Of course, that would have scored a run.
Not sending Pujols at a 40% safe chance. No.
First baseman, Johnny Mize.
Johnny Mize.
Come on, Johnny.
We got him moving. I don't think you can do it down 4 runs.
No.
You need a lot more than Pujols' run.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm with you.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
All right.
Come on, Yachty.
I'm just doing my due diligence here for our right-handed slugger. So
King Kelly.
the only guy we might do is Hafey or Lankford if we get to Clark or Ozzie. Other than that, our guys are our guys.
All right.
Come on, Yachty. Oh, boy. Run, Yachty, run.
Uh-oh. Get there.
I think he legged it out.
Fielder,
Yep.
Joe.
All right.
So
Come on,
still Joe Medwick, the tying run. 2 down. Oh, dude.
Oh, what?
Right
All
fielder,
right.
Jack.
Holy cow.
Cover your kids' ears. Suck it, Jeff Pfeffer.
Jack Clark with the winner right here.
Let's see it. And Brent, don't sub Pujols out. We might need him later. Rotundi is showing his prognostication skills. Come on, Jack. Not quite.
Come on.
No, not quite. I'm not gonna be sad about a 4th spot in the 9th to tie it up. Rosenthal has 12 pitches left, so I better get somebody else ready. Bullpen. Got a couple lefties coming up, so it should be somebody who can get lefties. The closer is Worrell. You know what? John Tudor is a long guy, but a lefty. He can get us those 2 lefties.
All right.
Just step, Mize. Don't throw. Good.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Very
Left
nice.
Fielder, Zach.
Oh.
Lee.
That's my favorite sound effect.
What did he say?
It's just one guy in the fan who says, "No way. No way." And then he's like, "He said it was right, but I don't think it was." So I like it when the home fan gets mad. Okay, Tudor is warming, but if we visit the pen, Tudor's ready. Oh, wait a minute. I forget to check on a National League game. All right, so with Rosenthal batting second, we'll put Tudor in for Clark and double switch with Chick Hafey.
Sure.
All right. So, hang on. I'm proud of myself.
We have 15 hits. We should be killing these guys.
Right?
Pitching for St. Louis, John
Jeff Pfeffer.
Tudor.
There we go. We even double switched. Who knew? Come on, John Tudor. Oh, John Tudor.
Right fielder, Babe Herman.
I'm getting Worrell ready, just in case this goes poorly. John Tudor.
Catcher, Russell.
Ruining the
Martin.
party. Bullpen. Mound trip. Tudor's not tired, but he also sucks. So, Todd Worrell. Welcome to the
Pitching
party.
for St. Louis,
Look at the mustache.
Worrell.
Handsome.
So good.
This is the game.
Could be the game. Russell Martin, Todd Worrell, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, runners on the corners. Catch it, Stan.
All right.
We go to the 10th.
Smith.
Let's do it.
Ozzie's a phenomenal bunter,
Sure.
but Pfeffer's close to the end. 137 out of 145 possible pitches.
It's bunt.
Bunt for the all right. Run, Ozzy. Not quite.
Right.
Chick Hafey. He does look a little squinty now that you mention it. Oh.
Second baseman,
Dang.
Rogers.
Come on, Rogers. How is Jeff Pfeffer still in the game?
Second
Right?
baseman,
You must know
Jackie
somebody.
Robinson.
8
All right, so
runs, 15 hits. Okay.
Worrell has only thrown 3 pitches, so he should be good for at least an inning here. Sitting Jackie down.
Shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
Pee Wee Reese. Pop up.
Got it.
Now, here's
Pitcher, Jeff Pfeffer.
we're going to have to step in here too because Pfeffer's got 3 pitches until he's exhausted.
Sure.
So even with 2 outs, there's no way they'd let him bat in extras.
Right.
So preferences, take over LA. Dodgers against Worrell, so a right-hander. So it would be Duke Snyder.
Love it.
Pinch hitting for Jeff Pfeffer.
Pinch hitting for Los Angeles, Duke Snyder.
Give the LA back to the computer. All right, Todd. Get him. Yeah, fair enough.
Pitching for Los Angeles, number 74.
Oh, Kenley's in.
Jansen.
Dodger fans are booing right now
Albert
nationwide at the
Pujols.
sight of Kenley Jansen, who they're tired of. All right, Pujols. Run. Nope.
Oh, whoa.
Bit of a mud bog there
I was
between.
going to say I'm in a quicksand.
Musial.
Come on, Stan. We need a homer. Get
Of
out.
course, the first doubleheader we run, the second game goes extras, right? Come on, Stan. Yeah.
First baseman, Johnny Mize.
Come on, Johnny.
Ooh, that's got a chance.
Get out.
First baseman, Gil Hodges.
See, Babe just with his tiny little imp wings just floating over
Right.
and snagging that. The gargoyle.
On his pitchfork, right? Just stab it.
Center fielder,
This could go. This will probably go 18. Oh no!
Oh, dude!
Oh
That was your
no!
walk
Oh no! Dang it!
Well, mercifully, it's over. But
What the? What the?
from Dodger
I gotta
Stadium,
say, I'm not sure what we could have done
Los
different.
Angeles 9, St. Louis 8. Los Angeles is on a 5-game winning streak.
Well, they're
Kenley
hot,
Jansen
right? So
picks up the win. He is now 6-8.
Orlovsky with the plus stuff. I love it.
kind of mad at John Tudor
Yadier Molina hit home
and
run number 10 on
Isringhausen.
the
Actually,
season. Joe
didn't
Medley
help
hit
us
number
at all.
11.
But it was Lanier that was falling
Bellinger
apart
hit
that
number
inning.
26. Time of the game, 3 hours, 48 minutes.
I can't really doff the cap to Jeff Pfeffer's 10 innings when you give up 7 earned and 15 hits, right? Like 15 hits, 2 walks. I don't think he hit anybody, but that's a whip of 1.7. Like, well, we did say we like close pennant races, and so we've got the Cubs. This were the first 2 games for Monday. Cubs will move just 1 game back with 6 games left to play.
There we go.
Keep an eye on the National League North coming down to the wire. We expect the National League South to resolve itself this week if Atlanta can wake up at all and hold off Houston. So thanks for sticking with us for the doubleheader in the NL North. We really gave it our best effort, but we magically made it a little tighter. So you can find Eternal Baseball at eternalbaseball.com, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. You can check out our old podcasts. If these weren't your teams, we definitely played at least 1 game with your team. And we'll be ready for the Eternal Baseball playoffs next week. So, yeah, it's going to be a good time. And we'll have end-of-season report cards for every team that didn't make the playoffs. We will have candidates for the MVP, the Cy Young, and the Relief Award still unnamed. So we got a lot of stuff coming. So even if your team's not in the thick of it, there's still more to come. So thanks for joining us tonight. And
everyone. That was fun.
We'll see you next week on, hang on. I got to figure out. Here we go. We will see you next week on the Eternal Baseball.